APG crew, how's it going? So today, besides just autoplay garage, we do other things around the house. Different projects you may come across that need done, day-to-day life, everything that needs to get done. We've still got stuff left out from yesterday's projects. You can see the stripes on Jack. You can see the smoked headlights and fog lights on Jack. Came out excellent. Stripes aren't dead on laser level. It's just, I did as best I could. So today we're looking at landscaping, lawn care, all that type of stuff that needs to be done, make your house presentable, upkeep, stuff like that. It's supposed to be another hot day today, like around 107. That's what it's projected. So hydrating with a little coffee. And so we're gonna get into the mower, sharpening your blades, doing all the necessary things you should have to do, okay? And now I'll take you to my Craftsman T240 mower, and it has a flat. We're not mowing today. Cool. But there is a box of Dip Your Car. Yes. Yes. That's what we're doing today. It's a slow leak on the mower, like every 3 to 4 weeks. Got to air it up just a little bit. No biggie. So, ain't a thing. Again, it's hot today. My lawn is done. My flower beds or random grass beds. Sometimes you got to call a loss, people. So, and you got to prioritize. So what's our priority? Sitting down here. So today we're going to be doing bumpers. May get into the grill, may get into the wheels. I don't know how full bore we're going to go on all this. I do apologize. I am holding the phone until we get all this sorted out. So for the bumpers, we got Plasti Dip Piano Black. They do have a matte black, which looks a lot like the Tradesman, the Ram Tradesman or the Ram Rebel bumpers. Kind of looks like a bed liner type finish. I didn't want to go for that just because that's already done. You could say color match is already done too. And this won't color match exactly. It's not going to be perfect. That's the Brilliant Black Pearl Clear Coat. I don't know, it's 4 names. It's a metallic black. This is not metallic black. This is a glossy black. So is it going to be a color match? No, it is not. I don't believe Plasti Dip has one that color matches. There is a wrap. 3M is supposed to have a 1080 metallic black that's pretty close. May end up going that way. Wrap versus dip in your car or liquid wrap, the peelable paint. I don't know. It is 50-50. 6 of one, half dozen of another. I decided to go with Plasti Dip. If I don't like it, cool. We'll rip it off later and we'll end up going with a wrap. Or may end up sticking with the chrome, which I'm not a chrome fan, but just adding those little bit of stripes and smoking the headlights. I'm liking it. It almost looks like should have been a Harley edition, like Fords do. So, for the bumper and the grill shell or the grill surround, which would be the crosshairs and outside the grill, we're gonna go gloss black. For the wheels, for parts of the wheels, catching a horrible glare, sorry. For the wheels and the louvers, the horizontal slats within the grill, we're gonna go anthracite. I messed up on ordering this, thinking it was metallic. It is most certainly not metallic. It does not have a metallizer. It doesn't have any of the things. Read closely when you make your orders. They got good stuff, but it's gonna be a flat gray, which with the overall scheme we're going with on this project, may end up being better than if I would have gone metallic, because it's gonna be, or metallic or glossy or whatever, because that would have been gloss anthracite with chrome with a clear coat metallic black. So I think it's gonna actually end up better because we're gonna have an offset of being a flat gray versus everything gloss, everything super shiny. That's what we got. So we've had some issues with cameras and phones and all the things overheating because it's so stinking hot out here. Maybe that should be a sign. I don't know how to infuse the recording equipment with twisted tea to keep it going in the heat. Works for me, but in the meantime, this is what we're gonna do. I'll try to catch pictures as we go and keep you updated on what we're gonna do. I think right now what we're gonna do is go ahead and pull the grill, get it cleaned up, taped off, all of that. Good point that Plasti Dip makes is to not lay your stuff flat. Like if you're pulling it off the vehicle, you can paint the wheels on there. I don't want to. I'm gonna pull the wheels, but you want them sitting up vertical so that your paint can stays vertical. And you're gonna have less chance of it getting clogged up or causing you any flow issues. You don't wanna mess with your flow, ever. Just, don't do it. So, we've got random cardboard that somebody hasn't hauled off to the landfill yet. And I'll get all that propped up, taped off, all this kind of stuff. I'll get pics going as we go. I'll try to do some video if we can, if everything works well with us, okay? All right, guys, thank you for being here. All right, I thought the camera was overheating, but I believe there's a video timeout on it, and I don't know how long that's going or how long I'm just sitting out here talking to myself to a camera that's not running. So we got the grill out. We've got the louvers out. I was gonna tape it all off, and I don't know if I caught it in the other video, but man, for all the stuff that it would take to tape it off, it may be just a better idea to have wrapped those individual chrome louvers to the metallic gray that is striped on jack. But then I realized we're doing Plasti Dip, which the whole thing is, it's supposed to be easy to peel off. So I don't know, maybe it'd be smarter to do it on the front end and mask everything off, or do it on the back end and just be able to peel it off. Either way, it's gonna be meticulous, just different types of meticulous. Choose your poison. So this is what I'm gonna go with. I've got them cleaned, fixed them, spray them down with 2-to-1 alcohol. Just picked up a cheap spray bottle at Harbor Freight. And like I said, 2-to-1 alcohol. It's not complicated. All right, we'll get to shooting here directly. All right, so we're gonna get started doing the grill. Also, I looked up and realized I had this little antenna. I showed you the aftermarket antenna on our jack intro video. So I've got that. It did have this gap before. That is from, what is it? A license plate. It's a spacer from a license plate frame kit. So I put that on there to eat up some of that metal gap. It's faded now, and there's also this little chrome bezel. So we'll be losing that, getting that done black also. Hate the side mount, throws off symmetry on these vehicles, but it is what it is. Deal with what you got, make it look as good as you can. So you've got that antenna there, and then you still have the shark fin up there. This is before it all got incorporated and centered on the rams. But truck is still filthy. Straps are baking nicely. I think it's supposed to be one something today. It's too hot to even bother with. All right, let me get you back over here where I can show you how we've got everything mocked up. We've got the front grille emblem, which makes me realize I need to go pull the tailgate emblem, because why would I do one right now and not the other? We've got the louvers set up, ready to go. I think setting them up like this is going to help with painting it vertically, keeping the can vertical, and I can to be able to catch the tops and bottoms of those, I'll just have to pivot from left to right versus trying to go up and under every time to make sure we got even coats. I can just pivot my wrist left to right, because I'm tricky like that. So we'll pull the other tailgate emblem, get this going. All right, so we're still getting wrapped up on the emblems and the louvers and the grill. Is in the back of my truck baking in the heat. So, baking, not bacon. Bacon. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, my wife pointed out that we still got some time today. Bam, it was only like 3:30. I've already got ribs on the smoker. Those kicked off around just before 1. Those will be coming off at 6. Got a pit boss, so I started with the 3-2-1 method. Check it out. But for spare ribs or pork loin ribs, I like doing a 3-3 method. 3 smoked and then 3 hours at 250 wrapped, and then just pull them off like that. I don't have any pineapple juice, but that's kind of my thing. Spritz them with some pineapple juice when I do the wrap at the 3-hour mark. Wrap them up, 6 hours at 250. Boom, delicious. Anyway, she pointed out the fact that we've got some time left in the day. So, I've already washed the bumper, I've removed the front license plate. I'm not angling this correctly because I'm trying not to have to switch the phone around too much. And we've got it all taped off. We're gonna get it, I've already washed it off. Now I'm gonna hit it with some 2-to-1 alcohol. And then, which is my method, 2-to-1 alcohol. 2 parts alcohol, 1 part water. So, we're gonna kick that off, start painting those gloss black to match that grill. Let's go take a look at the grill. If you are getting dizzy from watching me, I do apologize. I hate the guys that do this. Hey gals. Gloss black coming along. There's some rough, wet looking patches in it. You can still see some. Did the light dusting like it suggests. Just lightly hit it and then come back and really saturate that dude. Shellacker it and throw that on there. So, doing that. Trying to back the phone up so I'm just not sitting in y'all's face. All right, so we're gonna do that and start blacking out a bumper. Heyo. All right, so we've got about 5 coats on the front bumper. I'm running low on black. You can definitely see some different waves. Hopefully I can just hit it lightly and take the spray pattern out. You can see here where I had some trips. I tried to take it down a little bit. That'll be around the license plate frame too, also, so maybe that'll get hidden for me. It's hard to tell if it's glare or if it's thin in spots. Super windy today, which does not help when you're trying to spray anything, much less Plasti Dip. Even advises against doing it in wind. So, that's what we got so far on the front bumper. Perfect by no means, but you know what, it's getting done. If I get this done, then maybe I can get some more in and hit it with a few more top coats. Wouldn't be the end of the world.